Hey y'all. It may be an echo in here because my house, like I told y'all, he finally moved, so yay. And he had a lot of stuff in here, like it was a deep freezer right here, it was a couch over there, it was like my TV used to be in here, and it used to be a lot more stuff, so it wasn't an echo. And so now it's an echo because his stuff is gone, which I do not regret at all. And I'm not sad to hear echo. The sound of an echo actually brings my heart joy, knowing that I actually follow God and follow through with my stage of repentance, those stages of repentance. So he no longer lives here. I live completely just me and my kids. It is a little bit tight financially, but I'll take that rather than living in sin. But I've kind of entered in like a new stage of life, and that's living on my own. I've never lived on my own. And even though my kids are here, I still consider that living on my own because I'm the only adult who makes the rules, who decides what gets put where and when it gets done. And like, I'm the leader of the house, basically. And I've never ever had my own place before. I've either lived with my ex-husband, the guy I was just living with. I lived with him, but before, when we were younger, we had an apartment together. I lived with my parents, my mom. I lived with my ex-husband's parent, like his mom. I lived with my ex-husband's brother and sister-in-law. Like, I lived with my sister before, but I've never lived just me or just me and my kids. So this is a new thing for me. It's exciting because I'm in my own house. I can decide what comes in and what goes out the door. I decide what music is played. I decide what I will allow the kids to do and what they can't do. I decide how it's decorated. And most importantly, I decide the environment of the house. We gonna serve the Lord. That's just the way it is. We gonna do things that are uplifting to the Lord. That's just the way it is. I ain't gotta worry about nobody coming in and doing nothing contrary to what I'm trying to do here. It's just all me. And I'm glad that the Lord waited until I was a mature adult to live on my own, because I feel like I'm a lot more mature than I would have been at, like, say, 19, 20. That's not to say 19, 20-year-olds ain't mature. But yes, he is out. I live on my own with my kids, and I'm really starting to love it. The only thing that's kind of weird at night is being in a room, is being the one to lock up the house at night and being in a room chilling. I don't know. I've been in a room by myself before, but I'm used to hearing like people outside my room playing and talking and going about their life. Now it's just when I shut this house down at night, when my kids is in bed, I'm in bed, all the lights is off. Well, most of the lights is off. The doors is locked and all that stuff. It just feels kind of surreal that I'm actually at this point in my life. Um, so it's different, and I'm also at the point in my life where I'm not trying to overcrowd my life with all this activity, like sports for the kids and doing this and doing that and homework and doing my own thing and going to church on Wednesday, Thursday, like that. I don't want to make my life too full, because it was a point in time where I did that. We was at school, we was at church on Thursday and Sunday. The kids, we was always trying to go somewhere, do something, and do that. And I was always in school or doing something. I just felt like my life was crowded. And so I feel like this next couple months, I needed to rest from all that extra stuff and just get back on with the Lord, get back in church, and bring peace. So that's this stage of my life. It's kind of scary a little bit at night, but with God, I feel safe. Like, I always pray every night, Lord, protect us, keep harm from us, Father God, put a hedge of protection over our household, wherever we go, Father God, whether it's daycare, work, church, anywhere. May you put a hedge of protection around the church, their families, our families, like just keep everybody protected. May any harm that's trying to come toward us go the opposite direction, and may they fall into their own ditch, okay? So, but I don't know, it's just a lot of things I'm learning, especially the fact that I'm not getting married again has also been playing in the back of my mind. Really, the guy that I was dating in that adulterous affair with, he was like my only friend. Like, I don't have any friends. So after I broke up with him and whatever, he moved out, he kept saying stuff like, oh, y'all come visit, or, oh yeah, I'm gonna stop by and stuff like that. And I had to tell him, I seen him in the grocery store. It was like I never stopped seeing him. And I finally had to send him like a text message just like, hey, I don't want you to come over. I don't want you to stop by. That's kind of confusing. And then also like I don't see us getting ever back together. Like, it's a no, basically, like it's done. And so he said he understood. but he needs to come over and get some out the storage. So what I'm gonna do is have him text me, and when he's on his way, I'm gonna unlock the storage, go back to work, and then when he's done, I'm gonna come back and lock it, and he gonna go, because I don't really want to mingle. So that's something. It kind of hurt to text him that, because I don't have any friends. I don't have nobody that I talk to. I can talk to my mom, but I notice when I talk to her, she has the perspective of a mama, like, you know, trying to tell you what to do, trying to tell you how to do it. And then she's not really, I love my mama, respect my mama, but she's not really wise counsel, I would consider, like, in the Lord. I mean, like, she may be wise counsel on, like, you know, how to do with your money and how to do this, how to do that. But I feel like in the Lord, she's not somebody that I want to go to talk to for advice, or to vent, so that she can tell me back what I need to do and stuff like that. And then my sister, she's getting to know the Lord, but I feel like every time I talk to her, I'm kind of like interrupting her life and what she got going on. So other than my mom and my sister, I really don't have nobody to talk to. And I'm not the type to just meet somebody on the street and start talking to them. And I don't trust that anyway, because you never know who you're talking to. So I'm really so it's temptation to get very lonely and just feel very alone. I know I'm not alone. I know God is with me. I'm just talking about in the natural, like, I feel alone. I feel like just the fact that I don't have nobody to talk to, and it all stays in my mind and in my soul, like, it's feel like it's starting to be too much. Like, I'm starting to get overwhelmed with all the changes and the quietness and not living with nobody, and the finances getting a little tighter, and the routine is the same. Like, I still take my kids to school, I still work from home, Oh, and my job today announced that they let a lot of upper heads go because of something that was going on with something. But it kind of scared me. Like, it's my job. I know you can't depend on a job, but it's like, kind of like, dang, should I start looking for something else? Like, don't depend on this. Like, it's a good company to work for, but no company is just gonna be around forever. You know, companies gonna have their ups and downs. So I'm deciding if I should go back to school. It's just a lot going on. Like, I'm learning to embrace myself with no weave, with no makeup, just get to know myself. Y'all, I'm like at a really weird spot in my life. And just the fact that I don't see myself getting a relationship again. I've been in relationships since I was like 16 years old, 15. And so this is my first time not being in a relationship, not living with nobody, and being like the leader of a household. Yeah. I be thinking like, oh, it's cool to reach out to other women. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. Oh, my ear cut off. Yay. So now y'all can hear me. I'm used to watching a lot of videos on YouTube with women, like, kind of learning their way. And so I get a lot of stuff from them. And I just try my best to stay focused on my family, my relationship with God, which could probably be a lot better. I thought about joining small groups at church, but they all at weird hours with no childcare, and I just cannot do the no childcare thing. Actually, it's a small group that's childcare, but it's just too much to add into my day-to-day routine. Like, sometimes I just want somebody to talk to, but I definitely don't want to put myself in the presence of ungodly counsel. So I'll wait on God for that. But yeah. Eventually I'll do a marriage testimony, everything I went through, because I feel like that needs to get out too. A lot of videos are coming soon. This channel is going to go kind of in a different direction. It's really been me sharing a lot of personal stuff, but I really want to use this channel to help other people and to help them get out of their mess, or help them see that with God, anything is possible. Really, at this point in my life, like, I feel kind of weird. Like, even though I repented and everything, I feel like I'm at a standstill, just waiting to die, basically. Like, waiting to the end of my life to die and go be with the Lord. And I don't want to live life like that. Like, I know the Lord is coming back, or we're going to be with him one day, but I don't want to live my day-to-day life like, oh, God is coming back, so let me not do nothing. Like, no, I want to have, like, a goal in life. I don't just want to wait until I die. And my kids, they so little. Like, even if I did have a goal that took 5 years, like going back to school or something like that, they're not going to be that much older. My oldest is going to only be 14 in 5 years. So, and I'm about to be 31 next month, my birthday next month. And I'm nervous about that too. Like, just a lot of stuff to share, but gotta go. The dinner is ready, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye bye.